Myself, Dilip Kumar Swen, Associate Professor, Agricultural and Food Engineering Department, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. So, regarding this project, I am a NSS program officer of this unit at Pariapara village. Institute has encouraged us to do something for the village peoples. The peoples that are suffering around us, their economic condition is very poor. How we can improve the economy of the people living around us? So, in that context, our institute has funded many projects for the village development. So, this is one of the project on that organic farming for sustainable food production at the village Pariapara. So, when I came to the farmers they are growing only rice crops. They had no interest for any other crops. So, we introduced that in addition to rice, they can grow some other crops with less water, and with same amount of nutrients. So we introduced the sweet corn crop, which was not earlier grown here. So sweet corn is a very nutritious vegetable crops, and it provides the many antioxidants which keeps the people young, and also it's a good breakfast for the poor people and malnourished peoples. So this one farmer, Opu Podia, and also many other farmers, they came forward with our technology. With this technology, we have grown the sweet corn crops. This is close to now, after 15 days, it will come to flowering stage, and also they are growing the peanut crops. And also, in addition to this, we have taken many vermicompost units inside in the village, where the farmers we are giving them training how to make vermicompost with the use of their own waste materials and earthworms. So many farmers, they have come forward, they are doing vermicomposting, and they will be using same fertilizers in their own field, so that the soil health should be maintained on long terms. So nowadays, because people are using only chemical fertilizer, because the chemical fertilizer, the soil health has deteriorated, the fertility has gone down. Now the productivity level is already plateaued. It is not going to come up. So to increase the productivity, first step is how to maintain the soil health. In that context, we are encouraging the people, they should go for organic farming, and for that they should make vermicomposting in their own field, in their own plot, so that they can do, in addition to that also, they can get more generation, income generation from the organic farming. Each bed in a year, they can get net profit more than 10,000 rupees. So if they can make more number of beds, they can supply nutrients in their own field, at the same time they can improve the economic conditions of themselves. Okay.
আমার নাম অপু পড়িয়া, তালোয়াইচা পড়িয়াপাড়ার গ্রামবাসী। স্যার একদিন এসে আমাদেরকে বলেন পানি সম্পদ সম্বন্ধে। দেখলাম জিনিসটা খারাপ না, চাষের পক্ষে খুব উপযোগী। স্যারের কথা মতন যা করণীয় করেছি, বা স্যার আমাদেরকে সহযোগিতা করেছে, যখন চেয়েছি আশা করি স্যারকে পেয়েছি। তারপরে একটা নতুন ফসলের সম্বন্ধে স্যার বলেন। তো এখানে চাহিদা কতটা যায় না, তার জন্য পুরোটা না করে অল্প খানিক জায়গার মধ্যে করেছি, বা যখন স্যারকে বলেছি বা সুবিধা অসুবিধা আমাদের পাশে রয়েছে, দেখা যাক ফসলটা কতটা সাফল্য অর্জন করতে পারি। বাস।
মানে এখন পরীক্ষামূলকভাবে একটু করেছেন, পরে এটা যদি দেখা যায় যে বাজার ভালো আছে, ফসল ইয়ে হচ্ছে, তখন আপনি আরো বেশি করে করবেন।
না জেনে ফসলটা করে নিলাম, ধরুন প্রচুর পরিমাণ ফসলটা, আমার যা পরিস্থিতি, আমি তো বাজারে নিয়ে বসে বিক্রয় করতে পারবো না, বা ঠিক মতো টাইম মতো বিক্রি না হলে তাতে যতটুকু খরচা হয় খরচা হয়তো পাওয়া যাবে না।
সেই জন্য আপাতত এটা করেছেন, পরে আবার দেখবেন যে আরো বেশি করে কি করা যায়। এটা প্রথম করেছেন বলে আপনি। তারপর আপনার পরিচয় দিন।
আমার হচ্ছে বিকাশ অধিকারী, শ্রীকৃষ্ণ কলোনিতে আমাদের বাসিন্দা। আর আমরা চাষ জমি আছে, কিন্তু আমাদের জলের অভাবে আমরা চাষ করতে পারছি।
এইখানটার সাথে এইখানে যে এটার সাথে কিভাবে যুক্ত, এখানে যে কাজকর্ম হচ্ছে?
এখানে এখন আমরা কাজে ব্যস্ত থাকি, সেই জন্য আমরা এইসব বিষয়ে অতটা ঘাটাঘাটি।
আপনারা মোটামুটি এখন একটা দেখছেন যে কিভাবে জিনিসটা হয়েছিল, মোটামুটি একটা এক্সপোজারের জন্য এসেছেন, পরিচিত হতে এসেছেন যে এই জায়গাটা কি হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে। আচ্ছা, আপনার নাম বলুন।
আমার নাম বিজয় রাজ।
আচ্ছা,
আমি এগুলা দেখছি কীভাবে হচ্ছে, কিন্তু আমার জমি হচ্ছে ওপাশে।
জমি ওপাশে, হ্যাঁ। যদি দেখেন যে এখানে এগুলো থেকে আপনার একটু কাজ হচ্ছে, তখন আপনার পরবর্তীকালে এই প্রযুক্তিটাকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে গিয়ে আপনার জমিতেও আপনি সেটাকে প্রয়োগ করবেন, তাই তো? এরকমই আপনার ভাবনা আছে, ভাবনা আছেন।
আর ডিপার্টমেন্টে কাজ করি।
ও ওয়ার্কশপে কাজ করেন, অত একটু জমিও আছে আপনার কাছে?
জমিও আছে,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে,
চাষবাসও করি।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, খুব ভালো।
না চাষবাস করলে তো হবেই না,
হবে নি, হ্যাঁ,
সবই তো কিছু করতে হবে।
করতে হবে, ঠিক
করতে হবে।
ঠিক ঠিক। জমি থেকে যদি আমরা ফসল পাই, ফলন পাই, হুম, ঠিক আছে।
We are the members of NSS Unit 5 of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and since the beginning of this semester, we have been coming to our village, Pariapara, for this program, in which we as students have been supervising the farmers and telling them how to maintain their manure beds and how much water, how much compost they have to put in it, how much cow dung, and when to put the worms in, and what is the consistency of the manure when they have to harvest their beds.
Somebody next, your experience, anyone, Hindi, English?
सर हर वीक हम लोग यहाँ पे आते हैं, इस सेमेस्टर की शुरुआत है, तो अब तक हम लोगों ने टोटल 9 फार्मर्स को इन्वॉल्व किया वर्मी कंपोस्ट में। तो हम लोग हर वीक आते हैं तो उनको हम लोग बताते हैं कि वर्मी कंपोस्ट की क्वालिटी को कैसे इंप्रूव करना है, उसके अंदर क्या डालना है क्या नहीं डालना है, और फिर हम लोगों को उन लोगों को ये भी बताते हैं कि आप लोग जो फर्टिलाइज़र्स यूज कर रहे हो खेती में, उसकी जगह पे वर्मी कंपोस्ट यूज़ करो, जो कि खेती के लिए अच्छा भी है और ये ज़मीन की उपजाऊपन को भी बढ़ाता है, जबकि जो फर्टिलाइज़र्स होते हैं वो नुकसान करते हैं। तो हम हर वीक उधर जाके उनको बताते हैं और इधर हम फील्ड में आते हैं, हर वीक हम लोग देखते हैं कि फसल को कोई कीड़ा वगैरह तो नहीं लग रहा है, अगर कोई लग रहा है तो स्प्रे करने के लिए बताते हैं कि हाँ अभी फिलहाल ये लग रहा है, अभी स्प्रे कर दो।
This side, any one of you, your experience? Yes.
Well, for the past 2 months, we have been coming to this. We have been part of this program, and we have been supervising and also coordinating about the reports of how the crops are in the field and about how the manure beds are there in the vermicompost program. So, of course, it was a very learning experience because reading about vermicompost in EVS books is different from actually participating in the.
What is EVS book?
Environmental science.
So you have got a course in IIT Kharagpur.
So actually, when I was in class 11th and 12th, I studied about it.
You studied about, okay, fine.
So of course it was a very different experience, and actually we were taking a part in it, so it was a better learning experience.
Anyone else wants to speak? Bolo. Okay, so this was
Dr. Devashish Roy from the NSS of IIT Kharagpur. I am coordinating the NSS operation. This involves about 1,000 students. It's an academic program and they are doing a lot of interesting stuff like what you see here. This is one of the several projects that NSS is participating in right now. Many other ventures are also there, like for example Unit 5 itself, they participate in teaching local underprivileged students in the primary school nearby, in addition to what you are seeing here in this organic farming venture here. You can see that because of this, actually farmers are already showing their interest and they are getting mobilized. So initially what Professor Swine has done, he has taken into his wing one of the more progressive farmers of this particular locality, and with his apparent success you can see that people are already showing their interest in spreading this particular type of activity. We hope that many people are going to get mobilized in many other villages. They have got problems, as you heard about for example irrigation, lack of irrigation facilities and others. So we are only trying to learn from their experience. So basically we will try to cater to what has been developed in IIT Kharagpur regarding irrigation technology and other things also going forward. So that might actually give a holistic development of the whole area. So that is our hope in the long run going forward.
So this initiative, as I see, sponsored by SRIC, IIT Kharagpur, sponsored research.
Yes.
So it was considered about a year back. After that, these Unnat Bharat Abhiyan activity started.
Yes, actually,
So it is related to, I mean, yeah.
we are doing other several other developmental activities in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan as well, and you see these things basically dovetail into Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. I mean, nothing is you cannot say that anything is separate from any other venture for that
Right.
matter. So they dovetail essentially. So we participate in a lot of developmental activity. One of which is like what you see here. We also build roads, try to develop organic farming elsewhere through other technologies, like we are trying to propose hydroponics as possible way of increasing agricultural productivity, and also that could be useful because of the problem with irrigation facilities in the nearby area, and also we are trying to actually get into the development with fuel use in the villages, because most of these villages they are relying on firewood. So one of the coordinated effort that we are trying to put in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is towards getting people out of the practice of fuel wood-fired cooking habits. So we are trying to explore actually the possibility of getting reflectors for getting them into solar cooking ventures.
Okay.
But we are going to start with the primary schools
That
so
midday
that
meal.
they can switch the midday meal scheme into solar cooking. So that is the initial thing that we are planning, and many other things, like we are trying to mobilize people to use the sustainable building technologies which are developed in civil engineering department of IIT Kharagpur. This is what I remember of the
There are
talk
many
of
other
the-
activities.
There are many other activities, yes.
And what I understand, after this small field visit, you are going to Pariapara primary school, where there is a workshop with local farmers is to be conducted regarding
Yes.
giving them a
So
better exposure.
This movement is actually, we are trying to spread this movement, and we are trying to pull more and more farmers into this type of
Okay.
ventures.
So you all move to now the workshop in the primary school. Thank you.
Thank you.